Hey, folks, tonight's the night.
Don't quit our day jobs.
My gosh. So we want to know, who do you think the Panthers are going to pick in the first round of the NFL draft? This is a big moment for the Panthers. Could set the pace for them for the next several years. Hopefully it does set them, because if you get a good one, that's going to...
I mean, maybe we'll be going to the Super Bowl.
Can I just make one statement? What we're doing right this moment, hopefully we'll never have to do again, because we're going to have a great quarterback.
Yes.
Because if you're in this position...
You're not doing so hot.
And there's added pressure, because it's not like we were the worst team, you get the #1 draft pick. No, we traded assets for this, so there's extra pressure built on this. And likely not all these quarterbacks that are here on the list are going to be great #1 top-tier quarterbacks. So I'm glad I'm not making the decision.
I know.
This is huge.
So the last time the Panthers had the first pick, they grabbed Cam Newton.
That was a good choice.
So this time, another quarterback is in their crosshairs, and most people seem to think Alabama's Bryce Young is the favorite. So before we talk more about this, Wake Up Charlotte's Nick Carboni is in Kansas City for the draft, and he's breaking down which player the Panthers may choose.
When the Panthers make their historic pick tonight, we will find out first here in Kansas City at this historic site. This is the National World War I Museum and Monument in downtown KC. Beyond that, it is an expansive fan experience. You can bet this is going to be packed with Panthers fans on Thursday night. And then, of course, nestled right in front of historic Union Train Station is the biggest draft stage in this event's history. It is the size of a football field, and there hasn't been one bigger. No bigger stage than picking #1 for the Carolina Panthers. They traded for that pick 48 days ago, and until just a few days ago, Coach Frank Reich and GM Scott Fitterer didn't even tell each other who they thought that pick should be. Here's how the final decision went down.
He did. He actually came in my office yesterday at some point and asked the question. You know, it's kind of like a proposal of sorts, you know. But and I said yes. No, there is consensus, and we're excited.
Who is it?
We'll announce that Thursday at about 8 o'clock.
So the Carolina Panthers are finally on the clock tonight, but they really have been for the last month and a half. We'll have coverage from Kansas City all day and all night on WCNC Charlotte and the WCNC Charlotte app. In Kansas City, Nick Carboni for WCNC Charlotte.
Okay, before we get into all these picks, we do want to give a shout out to one of our local guys. You'll be looking for him tonight. He could make an appearance. Trenton Simpson is his name. Before his days as a Clemson Tiger, the linebacker was a star at Mallard Creek High School right here in Charlotte. And it has been his dream since he was a toddler at Mallard Creek High School. He played on both sides of the ball. He zoned in on defense at Clemson. As a Tiger, he was an all-ACC player with 12.5 career sacks and 3 forced fumbles. And our Nick Carboni, of course, also caught up with his mama to get some more details.
I know this sounds weird, but as soon as he said that that's what he wanted to do, I've been praying for it to take place, so I knew it was going to happen. I knew that myself, along with everyone else's prayers, his work ethic, his dedication.
All right. Speaking of Mallard Creek, there is one more from Mallard Creek. This guy right here, one of the best centers in the history of NC State football.
He's really part of our extended family here at WCNC Charlotte.
Gibson. His mom is
Sonia Gant.
And he is an outstanding center, and 6'1", 310 pounds. He's a beast.
Wow.
He set some records as offensive. You don't hear too much about the centers on a team, but this guy is going to be one of the best. He is one of the nicest, kindest, most intelligent people you ever meet.
I love
He's got really good parents.
And he's got
really
great parents.
And really good grandparents, too.
Who's very proud of him. I've known him since he was about this big. Seriously, he was about that tall.
You could hold him.
Wow.
Yeah, so go, Grant.
Those are two great choices, too.
They're both from Mallard Creek.
Both Mallard Creek,
What are they doing at Mallard Creek?
Something in the water.
Yeah.
There's great players out there. The whole area is great players.
Yes, of course. Okay, so the players that the Panthers could choose tonight, I mean, everyone's saying it's Bryce Young, but, you know, talking about C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, and Anthony Richardson. So those are the guys we're really watching. Even though Richard Devane this morning was talking to the radio guys, they said they have inside knowledge and they know it's Bryce Young. I don't know.
And everything switched.
Inside knowledge. Right?
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about this a few weeks ago? Everyone was saying C.J. Stroud. Now everyone's saying Bryce Young.
Yes.
And then other names are popping up.
I mean, even Will Levis entered the scene a couple times.
Yeah.
The rumor mill was started about him.
Yeah, Big, you said there was like a Reddit article.
Yeah.
People were saying it was going to be him.
That it was going to be him, and he said, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Because, I mean, let's be honest, you don't know who it's going to be. I mean,
that's true.
There's a few people who know at this point, but they certainly don't want to release it. There's no advantage to releasing that information early.
Yeah.
Not at all. John commenting it will be Bryce Young, but his size will limit his
a lot of people talking about that.
About 5 years because he's 5'10", I believe.
Yes, he's 5'10".
And typically Coach Reich has said or has preferred taller quarterbacks.
There's been, if you look at Drew Brees, Tua Tagovailoa with Miami, he's another smaller guy. But I tell you what, it's a football league with giants in there, and that's the only thing that bothers me, the fact that he is smaller and they're going after him.
Yeah.
Sure.
He better have the best line, offensive line.
And Alabama historically has some of the best offensive linemen that's come out of there. So pretty much if you're a quarterback there, and that's why so many Alabama quarterbacks typically get drafted. And the way that things go is, and I was mentioning this to you yesterday, so Bryce Young, I think, has the highest floor, meaning I think he's the most NFL ready right now. But Anthony Richardson is the big wild card, I think, has the highest ceiling. And he has been compared to a big name here. Cam Newton.
He has that combination, great running skills. He has a great pass. I mean, he is accurate passer, which is an advantage. Some of those long passes. So, this could be a surprise to everybody.
Sure.
I'm kind of hoping it will be.
I know, because we essentially are drafting another Cam Newton if that's the case. Regardless, it's a big decision.
Yes. Hey,
it's huge.
Hank Lee chiming in with what you said, saying Anthony Richardson will be the best player among this group in 5 years.
Book it.
And I mean, listen, all the excitement is today and tomorrow, but then go forward a couple of months and you're going to have an organization that's going to have a lot of pressure to perform because not only do you have new management throughout the Panthers organization, now you have new players as well. And the pressure is on. Gone are the excuses of the last several years of not doing well because of a coach
David
or because
Tepper
of players.
says, you better give me a winning team.
Yeah, this is his second go around at it. I mean, this first go around didn't go as well. So the pressure is on once we get past these, exciting couple of hours.
And I have to say, the Panthers have probably had one of the most active and best off seasons in the league. That Miles Sanders at running back, Hayden Hurst at tight end, you got Adam Thielen, I think is a great pickup, a wide receiver. They really built up that offense. Now they just need one more piece.
And the best coaching, one of the best coaching staffs.
Oh, yeah, and the coaching staff on top.
Exciting time for the Panthers, right?
Motivated coaching staff and surrounding the new quarterback with some great opportunities for this guy to learn and develop under these guys. I mean, Frank Reich used to be a quarterback. So
that's right.
Now, just over 12 hours. We'll find out.
Hopefully, all the variables coming together now.
Chris is having a big party. You've already got your food menu picked out.
What's on the menu?
Okay, so we're going to have some pretzel bites, maybe some buffalo chicken dip. Just a bunch of appetizers that are pretty much football.
It's a way to do it.
Yeah, no, I love the NFL draft, especially because the Panthers had one of the biggest decisions that they had in their franchise history.
So obviously you're not here tomorrow.
I was gonna say, and also you're not.
I am not here tomorrow.
He's taking a day tomorrow.
The rest of us will be sleeping while you're munching on your buffalo chicken.
I could be texting you.
You can text us a full recap, so when we wake up. It's going to be exciting for everybody tonight.
Picks, baby. Here we go.
We may have to just stay up late.
All right, folks, let us know who you think the big pick's going to be tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Bye, everybody.